Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm your host with the most, Wendy O. Today we're going to be talking about a massive Ripple / XRP new partnership, plus bull market prediction that we're going to see an explosion by 2025. And of course, a SBF Memecoin Rugpull. I have to fix the title. Title's a little bit messy. Mixing, can you fix it for me? But we want to focus primarily on XRP. Also, too, shout out to everybody in the chat. I have 9 million mosquito bites. They hurt. I'm itching. Yikes. But anyways, I want to just give a special shout out to a very special person who has showcased me a lot of kindness recently and has helped me get through some very hard stuff. So thank you for that. I appreciate you. Also too, if you guys know any mosquito recommendations, and also too, if you guys hear my daughter, she just decided to go in her room and dump all of her toys out. Why did she decide to do that? She decided to do that because mommy's live streaming, because that's how she gets down. I absolutely love summer break. So she's on summer break from school, and it's like, it's very hectic over here, very hectic. And also I'm home with her. I'm with her like 24/7, 365, pretty much 7 days a week. And it's fun. We had a good day yesterday. We planned for her party. So far this little girl is getting 4 parties. I did a school party for her. I'm taking her to Disneyland on Thursday. So I don't think I'll be streaming. I'll have to do a pre-recorded video for you guys. Cause the world stops for babe. And then I'm doing her a family party over the weekend, and then her dad's going to do whatever he's going to do for her over the other weekend. So this little girl is getting all the love, and it's super exciting. I'm super excited. So shout out to the Leo gangs, and I hate mosquitoes too. Shout out to TikTok. We've got 89 of you over there. Let's see what we got going on YouTube. I know I always talk about my personal life with you guys. I love y'all. 121 concurrent viewers, only 27 likes. Why are we grifting? Why are we grifting? Why are we grifting? Aloe vera for bites. I just have a little, an alcohol spray bottle, and I take it with me everywhere. My friends think I'm insane, but we need to get up to at least 100 likes. We've got some really, really great news regarding XRP, because XRP continues to make all these crazy partnerships. Well, not necessarily XRP, but Ripple. We also have a poll at the top over here. Is SBF and Alameda behind the bald rug pull? We are going to be discussing that. So 51% said yes, 9% said no, and water with lime. I absolutely love water with lime. You bite harder than a mosquito. Well, babies, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I don't know. Maybe that might be a good thing. But anyways, get us up to at least 100 likes. Pew pew, this crazy. Please click this. What is this? I'll take a look at that later. But we got to get straight into the news because there's a lot to cover, today. First and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to Finbold. They put me in one of their articles. Bald tokens 90% crash sparks rug pull suspicions. Okay, this is the thing, y'all. This is the thing straight up, and we're gonna get into XRP and all the other stuff. Okay, these meme coins are rug pulls. These meme coins are literally rug pulls. They are created to steal from you. They are created so you lose your money. There's people that create projects for good reasons, and there's people that create projects for bad reasons. This was a rug pull, 100%. If you look at the chart, which I'll actually take you to my Twitter. It'll be easier to show you guys. First and foremost, but shout out to Finbold for featuring me. We also got a feature in Yahoo as well during a bear market. That's absolutely amazing. This is why we're the best at what we do. And this is why you need to be subscribed to the channel and also smash that like, because it helps push this information out. And I'm going to gloat about myself a little bit because I deserve it. Okay. I deserve it. Wait, is it this article I was in? I don't know. No, it wasn't this article. It was a different one. I can't find it. But I got to pull it. We'll put it on the website. But we'll just go ahead and see what Will posted here. It'll be easier here. Okay. I would like to buy your speed bag in the corner. I'm not selling that, but if you want to give me $10,000 for it, you can, because it's got my blood, sweat, and tears on it. All right. So Will said over the weekend, someone created a meme coin called Bald on Base, Coinbase's ETH Layer 2 that reached $85 million market cap in 48 hours. Just got rug pulled and dropped 85% instantly. So this is what a rug pull looks like. Okay. And I'm too lazy to pull the chart up myself, so we're just going to use this tweet. This is what a rug pull looks like. Okay. You can see a bunch of people my mouse. A bunch of people got in over here. These are all the early people. It got posted. People tweeted. They talked about it. It pumped. They probably took some profit here. Pumped again. They took profit here. pumped, took profit here, probably bought back in here, rinse and repeat. And then this was pretty much the peak here. And this is the final blow off top over here. We actually have a really, really, really good article on Wendy's white paper, which we stopped doing that because the ROI wasn't good for us at all. But it was a really great article. It's kind of like a selfless project we did, but you should go check it out. But we talk about rug pulls and what this means. Okay. You're going to hear about XRP. This is like an hour-long news show. So quiet down. Shh. Smash a like. Get us up. Get us up. Get us up. Get us up to 1,000 likes. Anyways, but this is what a rug pull looks like. And Base is actually Coinbase's chain, and it's supposed to be decentralized. So this is what a rug pull looks like. This thing will not recover any way, shape, or form. Okay, that's what it looks like. But let's get into a little bit about. I'm going to talk about this story first. So let's do this. Is Sam Bankman-Fried tied to a new apparent crypto scam called Bald? On-chain data shows that Bald deployer contract has interacted with Alameda-linked wallets and was an active DeFi participant in the early days. The hype around Bald token pushed prices 4 million% from issuance and attracted over $68 million from traders. Crypto sleuths have found connections between SBF and Alameda Research and Bald's deployer wallet. The rug pull is short-lived, heavily hyped Memecoin Bald has a whole new cast of characters, but is one of them Sam Bankman-Fried. So let's kind of talk about this a little bit, and there's a really, really great thread that has a lot of facts. So first and foremost, when we're talking about scams, we're talking about rug pulls, we're talking about bad actors. In crypto, you can see it. If somebody's rug pulled, if somebody's pumped and dumped, if somebody's done something unethical on chain, you can see it. It's all there. It is all there. Okay. And that's what traditional finance hates. Public servants hate it and traditional finance hates it because these people are going to continue to get caught doing bad things. What does that mean? That basically means the banks, because the banks do this type of stuff behind the scenes. And what do I mean that the banks do that? What the banks do is they basically allow, when you deposit your money, they take that and they invest it for you. And a lot of times recently, because of inflation and all the other crazy things that are happening, they're making bad financial decisions and you pay the cost. You pay the cost. But we can't see what those bad financial decisions are because nothing's public. It's not on chain. And that's why crypto is so appealing for accountability and accountability and transparency, because you can see everything. The only downfall of crypto is that you can kind of tie wallet addresses to people, which kind of docks them, which makes it a bit scary, which is cash is better for that. Okay. And that's why CBDC is so controversial. But anytime a wallet interacts with another wallet, that's on chain forever. This stuff doesn't go away. It's immutable. It's there. It happened. Okay. So you can see mistakes. You can see bad acting. You can see what people are doing, how they're spending their money, etc. And this is why crypto assets are such a threat. Okay. Coinbase already relisted XRP. They already relisted it. Okay. We're missing a lot of news stories today. There's another one I got to talk about. Got to write this down. So Coinbase, base update. Okay. That one is important. Okay. So let's get back to this. And also to you guys, Sushi, that coin Sushi, that was Sam. That was a Sam pump and dump. And Sam is going to get caught doing a lot of things with the lawsuit. Well, he can be exposed, but I doubt he's going to be exposed. Also, I have white toenails. How do you find a beautiful crypto mommy like me? Well, I just don't like being yelled at when I don't ask to be yelled at. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about it. Let's check the stream. All right, we have 213 concurrent viewers, only 102 likes. So make sure to get us up to at least 200 likes. Get us up to at least 200 likes. When you smash a like, it pushes this out to more people to get more unbiased opinion, okay? Hulk smash. Wendy, your mouse is not like a Nintendo cartridge. Yeah, it is. There might be like some stuff there. You got the medal on SEC, Brian. Congratulations. I know. Leave me alone. Anyways, I'm glad you didn't buy. I'm glad you did not buy Bald, because you might go bald. And nothing against bald men either. They can be nice. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, let's get back into this story with this. We're going to talk about this. All right. Where was the? Gosh golly. Why am I missing so many things? I'm just not pulling things up. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Let me pull this link here. Okay. So this Twitter sleuth has uncovered a lot of information. I don't know what white toenails mean. I just got that. Okay. So we're going to go through this thread by Mr. Hype, Mr. and Mrs. Hype. This is important. They got to put a lot of really great information. So to summarize, thousands of ETH between FTX and Bald. Bald deployer was the first voter on all Sushi protocols. Sushi was a Sam project. A lot of people do believe Sam was Sushi Nomi. I actually had Sam on my show to discuss the whole Sushi debacle when it happened. I want to say summer of 2020. Bald deployer tweets, same sentences, structure as SBF. Bald deployer was big as DYDX farmer. Bald deployer, DYDX posts sound like SBF. So that's why they're linking a lot of these things. However, probably the most important thing was Bald Deployer was one of the first voters on all sushi protocols and thousands of beef between FTX and Bald. That's going to be important. The reason why it is because we're able to track this stuff and see what it did, okay? Why would anyone yell at me? All right, down more elsewhere. Bald Deployer, DYDX post sounds like SBF. On-chain activity timelines up with court dates, bail. We know SBS was doing stuff through VPN recently. Okay, I want to talk about that. Shout out to my girl Tiffany Fong, because Tiffany Fong had posted this really, really, really great thread, and we're gonna go through that as well. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys, and I'm gonna relate everything back together and why I think it could potentially be Sam. Okay, so Tiffany Fong put out a great post. And if you guys don't know who Miss Tiffany Fong is, she's done a lot of really great investigative journalism on those types of things. Okay, this is it right here. I want to pull this up for you. Okay, so this is from Tiffany Fong, okay? And she thinks it has nothing to do with Sam. She says, guys, SBF hasn't had normal phone or laptop since April 2023 when his bail conditions changed. She's basically been using a flip phone without internet connection and a laptop with restricted access to whitelisted websites. NYT, Wall Street Journal, Court Listener, etc., which that's probably where he was bribing people to write positive articles about him. Okay. I have one daughter and I have two. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Cali Crypto. No, I have one daughter and two stepkids that are big. So, and I don't know if they're my stepkids. Yeah, they're my stepkids. Anyways, no, he specifically does not have access to Twitter. So the claims that he, bald, due to sentence structure seems like a sketch to me. Plus, Sam would have a weird double space between sentences, etc. Even visitors are now wanted down by security and forbidden for bringing outside electronic devices, so SBF does not have access to other laptops or devices. I know everyone loves a conspiracy theory, but this bald rug is just one looks false to me. I'll probably get S for this. So she went ahead and provided information about this. One thing I do want to say though, okay? And again, I'm not saying that she's wrong. I'm just going to give my opinion. Sam has been given special treatment throughout this entire thing. Been given special treatment. His political bribing charges, those were dropped too. That's very interesting to me, but we know why they're dropped because it was very affiliated with the blue people. Even if it was affiliated with the red people, those would probably have been dropped too because these people are so unconnected, the public servants. So that's going to be a big problem over there. That's going to be a massive problem over there. So let's talk about people doing crime that are not supposed to, not allowed to, okay? This goes back to the same pew-pew argument, okay? And again, just bear with me here. You can ban pew-pews all you want, but people will still get access to them from bad people. And if somebody is told they can't do something, best believe they're still going to do it. And I know this from personal experience, not from myself, but there was somebody that I was very close to that was told not to do something, and he couldn't do something, but was doing it anyways. Okay, so just because you're told you can't do something doesn't mean you're not doing it. And that's a big deal. That's a really, really important thing to think about here. So is Sam responsible for the bald rug? Could be. What are the chances? I think it's like a 50-50 at this point, okay? I think it's like a 50-50. I think the Rugpull sleuths have done a great job figuring out who's done this. But the fact that they're able to make some sort of ties to Alameda, to FTX, to sushi, those types of things. And remember, there's a really good article that Bitbender from Gala Games sent to me, and again, heavily invested in Gala, about the creation of wallets and how many active users are actually using how many active users are on Web3. And the reason why this is important is with crypto, like with bank accounts, you can only have maybe 2 to 5 bank accounts, depending on what type of business you have. But with crypto, anybody can get a MetaMask wallet and you can create thousands of wallets addresses. Okay. So it would make complete sense to me that Sam has got a bunch of wallet addresses he used for different things. So is he the bald dev or the bald rug guy? Could be. What are the chances of it? Not 100% sure. It's like 50-50 to me. So yes, it's kind of a conspiracy theory. Should you pay attention to it? Yeah, it's important to know, because if we can, in fact, actually prove his bad behavior through using crypto and on-chain analytics, etc., that's just another more powerful argument as to why the public servants don't want crypto to come into play. That's all. And I'm not saying it's that it's fake news. I'm not saying that that he did this or he didn't do it. I just want more information. I want more evidence. That's all that I'm asking for, because we don't know. At the end of the day, we do not know. We don't know. But it's a fun story. It's a fun story. All right. Now I want to go back to this article over here, and I'll check the chat and say hello to you beautiful people in a moment. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting in this thread here. Official Project Serum account on Twitter changed name to OX Luca ETH and was shilling bald. Again, you guys, this thread is from Hype. This is this person's information. I'm just covering it because it's an absolutely outstanding thread, and I think you guys should take a look at this thread, give it a like, help support this creator. Okay. Okay, so we talked about bald. So this is from Rectoshi over here. Ain't no way. So this is from Zach. So did the old Project Serum Twitter account with 200 followers recently delete all tweets, change profile picture to Milady, and begin shilling S coins? That's what it kind of looked like over here. Yep. That's what it looks like. And again, with Twitter, you can go ahead and check old ads. Okay. All right. Also, too, the bald deployer link through Binance UST depegger that helped collapse Luna. And we do know that Sam did have ties to the Celsius collapse and a lot of that other stuff. We're still going to have, it still has to be proven in court, but those are things that are kind of common knowledge. Another link through Binance deposit address to wallet that interacted heavily with Alameda blacklisted USDT address. This person, Andrew, said poking around the ball deployer, ETH address, use Binance deposit address, another active wallet. That wallet has interacted with Andrew Keys and Alameda Research. So is this true? Is it a rumor? What's going on? Do we know what's going to happen? We don't know what's going to happen. All that we do know is that this could potentially be tied to Sam Bankman-Fried. Okay. Okay. Let's get this person out over here. Yeah, we block the bad guys. I don't know why. This is the funny thing. Like in my it's so funny when people talk bad to me in real life and they expect me to just be like copacetic with them, be cool with them, like continue to be a doormat. The funny thing about that is I cut people off so fast on the internet. I don't know why people think that they can keep that same energy with me in real life. Okay. But anyways, the question of this whole entire thing is where's Sam Trabucco? What is Sam Trabucco? Okay. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. But yeah, we don't know where he is and he could be part of it. Okay. We have 245 concurrent viewers. I think they are my stepkids. Yeah, we don't know. All right. White nails are hot. We only have 154 concurrent viewers. We need to get the likes up. Get it up. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Or maybe it could be Gary Gensler. Who knows? Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get back into what's going on here. Okay. Back into what's happening. All right. So we talked about that. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and then we're going to get in the Ripple news. Okay. So this is the way the market looks right now. Market is not looking too terribly great because Bitcoin has dumped and we broke an important. If you are going to use Femex, you guys, or any other centralized exchange, whether it's from me, whether it's from somebody else that you're signing up with the ref links, you do need to read the terms of service. You do need to understand how these things work, and you do need to take full accountability and understand the risks. Okay. You do need to, because centralized exchanges do have a lot of risk, but DeFi has risk too. So you have to assess the risk and see if that's something that makes sense to you. Anyways, with that being said, taking a look at Bitcoin, Femex ref link is down below. It is down below. We have 287 concurrent viewers, only 69 likes. Giggity. Smash the likes on TikTok too. But I do need you guys to share this. I do need you guys to like it. We should have at least 250 likes right now. Okay. And we love Tiffany Fong. She's absolutely outstanding. Adore her. Sweetest person ever. All right. So this is what I'm seeing to happen with Bitcoin. This is what we're seeing on the daily. To me, it's going to be more of a ping pong. We're probably going to test this lower area here of about $28,000. And then we'll have to get that breakout above this trend line here. Now, taking a look at the 12-hour chart, 12-hour chart is indicating some more downward price action on the 4-hour chart also as well. However, Market Cipher printed a big fat green dot, and this is indicating that we've found a local bottom. And I think that local bottom is going to be closer to about $28,000 here. Again, this trend line isn't drawn super accurately, but this is a move that I'm looking for here. However, if we do break 28,000, we will range between 28 and approximately 27,000. Then we've got really great support here at 26.6. And of course, I think the local bottom could potentially be 25,000. If you don't like what you see, change the channel. Giggity. Ice cream so good. Yum, yum, yum. I'm a little bit fatigued today. But it is what it is. Again, use my Femex ref link, supports me and the channel. I got to delete some tabbies over here. All right, now I want to talk about the Ripple story first, because I know that's why a lot of you guys are here. And this is exciting. Ripple's new partnership to help enhance payments globally. XRP price to target new all-time high. SHIB surpasses, blah, blah. I don't care about SHIB. I care about XRP. Why do I care about XRP and Ripple? Is because TikTok is so funny. TikTok is super funny. Anyways, let's talk about the Ripple stuff. I'm excited. And shout out to the XRP community, okay? Shout out to the XRP community. All right, so Ripple recently partnered with Faster Payments Council. They shared a white paper that both entities worked on. This explained how crypto can transform the way money moves around globally. Conducted a survey with 300 leaders of the payments industry found that most of them are dissatisfied with the legacy rails for cross-border payments. That's important, because if they took a survey with 300 of the top leaders of payment industry, most of those people are dissatisfied with legacy rails for cross-border payments, that means that Ripple is going to take their suggestions and they're going to create a business model around that to improve legacy rails for cross-border payments. That's important. And a good business would do that. And that's what we see Ripple doing. Ripple has boots on the ground. They're out here and they're talking to people and say, how can I work for you? How can I improve? What could we do to partner together? And this is showing me that Ripple will be on the forefronts of cross-border payments for legacy rails. Also showed that 90% of the respondents believe that blockchain and crypto will be able to significantly transform the industry of payments over the next 3 years. In addition to more than half of the participants believe that majority of merchants will start accepting crypto in 3 years. So that's another interesting piece here, is that we have a 3-year timeline. We have about a 3-year timeline to where we're going to see some sort of mass adoption. So the fact that Ripple stepped, and I know a lot of people are like, this isn't big news, it doesn't matter. No, this is big news, because Ripple as a business is stepping in. They're talking to some of the leaders in a very broken industry, and they're going to be building their business model from this survey. That's what it sounds like to me, around the problems and fixing the industry. A successful entrepreneur, the way that you can maintain and be a successful entrepreneur is by finding a problem, or identifying a problem and finding a solution to it. Identifying a problem and finding a solution to it. And that's what Ripple's doing. Ripple knows that payment rails in traditional financial industries don't necessarily work. So they're stepping in. They say, you know what? We've got the time. We've got the money. We have the resources. What can we do for you? They're offering an olive branch. Let's work with you. So this is the way that I'm taking the news. And this is a very powerful business move by Ripple. Will Ripple lead payment rails in the next 3 years? If they continue to make smart business moves like this, humble themselves, go out and ask for help, want to do business with other people and ask what's wrong, yes, they will. But again, that could change over time. But this is a very bullish story long term for me. I love it. I think it's fantastic. And I'm glad we covered it. I do want to take a look at Ripple price action. Ripple price action. Okay, so right now Ripple, and again, this is why I tell you guys to be very, very cautious. Okay, pumps with massive, massive news. This is why, because look we have this huge pump from over here, about 47 cents, all the way up to about 94 cents, about a 50% pump, 100% pump. I'm bad at math. And then we dropped, corrected, we popped up again, we dropped. And right now I'm not seeing any bullish case for Ripple right now. Okay. And again, price does not equate to utility. So me personally, I would like to buy more Ripple if we do actually break this area of about 66 cents. Okay. If we break 66 cents, I would love to be able to pick some up on this iconic trend line here about 47 cents, because that was kind of the bottom for Ripple. And if we take a step back and we look at the weekly and we see like this price over here of about from 2020 at about 14 cents, I doubt we'll see that again for Ripple. We could see this bottom area of 32 cents here. So anything for me under 66 cents would be a good long-term play. That's my opinion. That is not financial advice, and nowhere am I telling you to ape into this, okay? Now, I want to check my YouTube and see what my beautiful babies are doing. And good morning to TikTok. Appreciate you guys being here. Smash a like. The more likes we get, the more information we could push out to the masses and help get people educated. And if you're brand new to the channel, one of the things we talk about all the time is hear what I say, but listen to yourself. And that basically means hear the information that I'm giving. You hear my daughter. Why am I calling XRP Ripple? Because Ripple is the company behind XRP. That's why. So the reason why we talk about hear what I say and listen to yourself, this basically means that this basically means when I give you information, I always want you to fact check me and continue to seek the truth. We also only have 306 concurrent viewers, only 192 likes. We should be up to at least 300. Please smash a like. Get it up. And I'm feeling a little bit tired today and a little bit fatigued. So I can't say, give it to me fast and hard, because I don't have that same energy. And I'm also starting to sweat. I hope Curve gets liquidated because I got a short. Vincent, we don't want Curve to get liquidated because that would be very, very, very bad. Very, very, very bad for a lot of people. Curve is one of these, Curve is one of the pioneers and one of the pillars of the DeFi community, and we need Curve to continue to do well. Okay. We can do all that stuff, but we need them to thrive. Also, too, we got a poll at the top. Is SBF and Alameda behind Bald Rugpull? 56% said yes. I think he is. 206 likes. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's get back into it. We got this story here. I don't know who this guy Rugpull is, but everybody seems to love him and care about his opinion. I don't care about anybody else's opinion, really. Been running this chart for a few years now in Global Macro Investor, GMI. And it has been a bang on target. The adoption of crypto is relentless. It will likely excess the 43% adoption rate of the internet over the next 3 years. This is interesting because Rugpull just said 3 years and Ripple said 3 years as well. And traditional finance said 3 years as well. So they're talking about mass adoption happening like, let's just say 2024, 24, 25, 26, around 2026. Maybe mid 2025. That's interesting. Those are interesting, that the fact that we just touched on the Ripple story and now we're touching on this. Anyways, going out of 2026, it looks like this. CBDCs will be a decent chunk of this, as will NFTs for tickets, IDs, etc. This is amazing. This is actually a great story. All right, let's see. So basically, Rugpull says the number of crypto users is set to explode above 1 billion across the globe. Paul is an ex-Goldman Sachs executive. To Goldman Sachs. I have white toenails. I don't know what that means. Could somebody tell me in the chat what it means for a woman to have white toenails? What does it mean? I just got them all white. I normally get them French tip like this, but I just did a white because I was tired. And my daughter got this color purple. All right. So just because he's Goldman Sachs, people like to with these people, but good for him. He shared a graph on X Twitter, and his prediction suggests users could hit 1.2 billion by December of 2025. He said users could reach 5.1 billion by 2030. Thank you so much. So that's good. But this is the thing. When people say users, when they talk about users for crypto, you can create wallets, you guys. You can create multiple different wallets, always, all the time. Okay. So to me, it's not super exciting. We're like, oh, we're going to have this many users. That would be based off of a CBDC. Yeah. No, but to me, that means it would be like from a CBDC to have 5.1 billion users. Because again, with crypto, you could just create brand new wallets. With the CBDC, I don't think you're going to be able to create multiple wallets. But I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a shock jock. Also, too, shout out to our partners, Syscoin, SquidGrow, and Market Cipher. They've been absolutely amazing and supportive during these rough times. And another really important thing, too. Ooh, my arm is sore because I've been lifting some weights. I'm going to go to the gym today and do some deadlifts. That'll be fun. But anyways, I think that's a really interesting story. Interesting story happening over here. We've got 278 concurrent viewers. Make sure to smash the likes. Get it up to 300. Get it up to 300. I'm going to talk about the IRS. Don't worry. I got you. Get these dum-dums out of the chat. I know this week is kind of like weird week for crypto. All right. So shout out to Rugpull. Global crypto users to explode to, this is a stupid story. All right, we talked about Ripple. Okay, this bald token, get your eagle on. Okay, FTX creditors say they weren't looped in on the plan to recoup funds. FTX creditors criticized that a draft reorganization plan released Monday. Creditors committee described the draft plan as just ideas and said there has been no formal talks with debtors to discuss it. Let's deep dive into this because this goes back into the bald theory over here, okay? Okay. So FTX bankruptcy draft plan hints at offshore exchange reboot without FTT. Yeah, they're not going to do FTT. They are not going to do FTT. They're not going to do a native token because native tokens can cause problems, okay? So FTX filed its first reorganization plan, suggests they will settle creditor claims in cash as part with the repayment process. Plan proposes valuing customer claims in dollars as of the bankruptcy date and repaying them from the FTX estates. Plan categorizes the claimants into different groups. Hold on, I gotta get that. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody just sent me what white toenails mean. I'm mortified. Oh my god. I'm very much mortified. There. Let's get back to this because I'm super red right now. I'm super, super red right now. This is so embarrassing. Oh my God. Oh my God. But there was no lies detected. Oh my God, there was no lies detected. Smash a like up to 300, please. Oh my God, my face. Oh my God, you guys are embarrassing me. And to the person that sent that to me, I think I should paint my toenails white more, I guess. As long as I have a face, you will have a place to sit. All right, let's get back into news. Y'all are a mess. Y'all are an absolute mess. Okay. All right, the plan proposes, this is the FTX reorganization plan. The plan proposed is to value customer claims in dollars as of the bankruptcy date and retain them from the FTX estates. Plan categorizes claimants into different groups like .com customer pools, FTX offshore exchange, U.S. customer pool, NFT holders, and general unsecured claims. The interesting thing about this is a lot of people weren't supposed to be using FTX and people were using it anyways. Okay? So it's going to be weird. Shouldn't those people get in trouble? I don't think they should, but who knows what the SEC is going to do. They're still considering rebooting the company, specifically the offshore exchange, with the intention of excluding the U.S. customers from accessing the platform. So that would make sense. There will be no recovery of any FTT tokens. Yikes, that's going to hurt a lot of people. Because I know that Celsius, they're giving some people back for the Cell token, which I don't even know what that means. I don't even know how that's going to work. They will take all feedback from the creditors committee. Others, updated version of the plan will be filed during quarter four. Also, too, FTX creditors say they weren't looped into a plan on reorg of funds. And they said that they weren't told, and they criticized the reorganization plan. And they said that there had been no formal talks with debtors to discuss this. The disagreements could hold up the process. So basically, with the Celsius case, what we've seen a bunch of different groups called from different UCCs, and with Celsius, it's crazy. There is only one. Only two of the UCC members that have been active. And these are the same people that want to do retail clawbacks and all other kinds of stuff. Like, it's absolutely atrocious. Okay. So part of what we're seeing here is that there's not a lot of communication, or just with the bankruptcy process, the attorneys and stuff are probably just doing the bare minimum according to the law, which is crazy. Will there be clawbacks with FTX? Probably. Who knows? I don't even know. But the whole bankruptcy process just shows how destroyed the court system is and how predatory it is. So with FTX, it makes sense that they'll move offshore. Will they relaunch FTX US in the US? I have no idea. And again, a very unpopular opinion is that they actually had good products and services. They really, really did. They had great products. Just because they had great products, but they were led by a bad person is what it is on that. Let's take a look back at the chat. What are they? Y'all are dumb. We have 240 viewers, 244 likes. Smash a like. Get this information out, okay? Yeah, lovely. Shout out to Squid Girl. I know it's kind of an off day for a lot of people today. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. All right, let's get back into the news. Here, in here. Okay. This is an important story. IRS requires reporting of staking rewards as taxable income. Crypto rewards must be included in income once a taxpayer gains control of them. The IRS rule. This is not news, you guys. This is not news. The reason why this isn't news is you still had to pay taxes on this anyways. I've been paying taxes on all my staking rewards for God knows how long. This isn't news, but it is important to note. Okay. So let's go through here. So the IRS says investors must report staking rewards as taxable income. Fair market value of the reward should be included in the taxpayer's gross income in the taxable year when they gain control over them. It applies to staking on blockchain and staking on an exchange. So, can we get the mods could we get some of these people out of here on TikTok? It's just a bunch of 4-inch men that are probably whatever. Also, too, if you're under 9 inches, please don't talk to me. You're going to need to be a little bit above that to even address me. Thank you so much. All right. Now my leg is my ankle is itching. Okay. So this is not news. You should be reporting your staking rewards, anything you're staking, DeFi, whatever it is. Again, just so that we're all clear here, not your keys, not your coins, and also too, and the Fed, taxation is theft, and the IRS is full of a bunch of scammers. Taxes don't go where they say that they're going to go, but you do need to pay your crypto taxes. You don't want to go to jail. Okay. So there's that. All right, the next story over here. Justin Sun buys 2.9 million of Curve from Michael Airgroff and partners with Curve. So after the pool exploit, this over here shows PeckShield says, this is important. PeckShield says, and PeckShield is a great resource, you guys, Justin Sun has withdrawn 2 million USDT from Aave and transferred them to Michael Airgroff. Michael Airgroff has transferred 5 million Curve, 2.9 million to Justin Sun. So Justin Sun is actually coming in to help. Justin Sun is getting involved into Curve to actually help the protocol. Justin Sun, let's talk about Justin Sun a little bit. He's a very interesting character. So if you're back in crypto around 2017, Justin Sun was the announcement guy. And I actually interviewed him on my channel. We all hung out. Tron flew us out to head out at the office, all that kind of stuff. It was super, super fun. We got to eat like a 5-star Michelin lunch or whatever that is. So Justin Sun, made a name for himself with Tron. And then he kind of fell behind in the shadows. Like he became Mr. Excellency. I forgot he did some government public servant stuff for some random countries. But in DeFi summer of 2020, Justin Sun, I think, became a billionaire, like did super, super well with crypto, with all the DeFi stuff, with like Comp and with Aave and with Maker, all of these types of things, So I think it's very interesting. And now he's kind of coming in and saving the day. And he also bought Polonian X as well. So this is kind of an interesting transition from him. It's almost like he's maturing as crypto has matured. So I think it's super cool. I think it's super, super cool. I love to see it. It's kind of a good underdog story. But if you don't understand the severity of what's happening with Curve and DeFi, we do need to talk about it. DeFi is going to be absolutely crucial for crypto to survive because we don't know what types of laws and regulations we're going to get put in place. So if we do not have crypto or we do not have DeFi, the industry kind of fails. And I think that there's a beautiful mix of using DeFi and CeFi, centralized exchanges and DeFi protocols together so that we can interact happily. And part of DeFi is self-custody, cold storage, okay? So this is important. I guess big shout out to Justin Sun for coming in and saving the day. Also, too, Curve founders, $160 million stashes under stress, creating risk for DeFi as a whole. Curve exploit pushed down the price of Curve token. This put $168 million held by the founder at risk of being liquidated. This is around 30% of the token's total market cap. Founder has multiple loans on the platform, has been gathering capital by selling Lido for USDC or USDC. The liquidation could have a huge impact for DeFi. Before we talk about that, let's talk about Justin Sun. He announced a Tron and Curve partnership. In this partnership, he said here, excited to assist Curve as steadfast partners. We remain committed to providing support whenever needed. Our joint efforts will introduce a STUSDT pool on Curve, amplifying user benefits. Together, we aim to empower the community and forge decentralized finance. Okay. One of the things I want to talk about, by him stepping in and kind of to help save Curve, he's essentially kind of purchasing stake in the company, almost like a shareholder. It's kind of like it's like a company going in and bailing a bank out. So he's going to have a significant leverage as to what happens with Curve. And I think it's a very smart business move. Is it ethical? I don't know too much about that, but I think it's a good move. And we do need to save DeFi to some extent because we need DeFi to flourish. Okay. The Curve exploit due to the Viper failure was a big, big problem. And again, DeFi is still in beta. But another thing that I did want to talk to you guys about, it's super important. You're going to hear this statement a lot. Scared money doesn't make money. And those types of verbiages are, that type of verbiage is very dangerous to poor people. Why is it dangerous to poor people? It's dangerous to poor people because a lot of people with capital, liquidity, and money will continue to take out loans. Okay, like a lot of these real estate moguls, they have like a big bag of cash. They'll go buy a property. They'll refinance that property. They'll take that money and they'll go buy another one. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. That's what happens. Okay. Now, is that good or bad? Well, it's a risk. However, a lot of the people that are doing that, a lot of these corporations, they have enough capital to cover the loans that they're taking out. Okay? They have enough capital to cover the loans and the risks that they are taking out. But they don't tell you that. They push loans on poor people and like, you know what, if you want to get rich, if you want to make a lot of money, you got to take these loans out and you got to buy these assets. And this is how you do business. It's not really a smart idea. Could it work out well? Yes. Can you make a lot of money? Yes. But you do need to understand the risks associated with it. So if you're somebody that doesn't have a lot of capital or liquidity and you have people pushing these ideas to you, be very cautious. Take a step back and do your due diligence. For a while, there's this guy, he was pushing Voyager loans on TikTok. He was telling people, take $5,000, take a loan out, stake it, earn that passive income and then pay the loan off. That's super cool. But he was preaching this to people that didn't have enough disposable income to do that. Okay. So that could be a little bit problematic. So just be really careful when you hear about these great money-making ideas, really think about the situation. Really think about the situation before you put your hard-earned money into it. And this is what we're seeing with the Curve Finance guy is it looks like he was over-leveraged. And also too, he created this token, he owns a lot of the token, and he's earning DeFi yields and all those different types of things, okay? And now he has a chance to get liquidated. And if he does get liquidated, it could cause a lot of issues for the protocol as well. So those are some very important things to think about. Please go out here and fact check me, all that type of stuff. We have 281 concurrent viewers here. Only 272 likes. We should have at least 300 likes. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. I'm trying to read these over here. Richard Hart was always a nice guy. He was always very nice to me. He was always very, kind and polite. So I don't have an issue with him. And also too, I do want to talk about the SEC lawsuit. We talked about that yesterday, but I want to reiterate my stance and my position. Okay. I already talked about Bald. It was in the beginning of the stream. You go to YouTube, you can see it, but I want to kind of address about the whole Richard Hart and the SEC thing. Okay. As of right now, I pretty much supporting everybody who's been unjustly hit by the SEC. Was Richard Hart unjustly hit by the SEC? I don't know yet because I don't have enough facts of the case. A lot of people are surprised that the SEC went after a very flamboyant, a very, loud person, a person like Richard Hart. Is that bad? No, because the SEC has a history of going after very large names, people with a lot of money, because they'll be able to actually fight them in court. Okay, we've seen the SEC go after Coinbase and Kraken and Ripple. They went after Library and they absolutely crushed their business. And we've seen the SEC go after celebrities like Kim Kardashian or any of those types of things. Even the thing with the Kim Kardashian thing, they went after her for a disclosed ad. Okay. It was a disclosed ad. She did hashtag ad and they still went after her. And that becomes problematic. So when we're talking about the SEC unjustly going after Richard Hart and the Hexagon community, again, I don't know. We need a lot more details to the case. Do I support the Hexagons? Yeah, I support Hexagons. Anybody that was hurt in like crypto, I support. Is Richard Hart innocent? I have no idea. We need more facts to come out. But one of the things I do want to talk about that is the SEC alleged things and they still have to prove those things in court. And we're talking about what they need to prove in court. I want to take you back to the Coinbase case. The SEC went after Coinbase and said, you're in trouble for selling 13 unregistered securities. You need to stop doing that. The SEC picked 13 out of the 200 that Coinbase did list. It's like they threw a little dart. And again, Gary Gensler still cannot, for the life of him, could not under oath say if Ethereum was a security or not. That is the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap. So the fact that we have somebody leading these charges in the SEC that loves publicity, loves going after people unjustly and big companies unjustly, that's where I'm kind of like, on the story. So we don't know what this stuff with Richard Hart is true or not. We don't know if he did anything wrong. My opinion will change if we get new evidence out, but I just want to make that very, very clear. I'm very sick of the SEC using unlimited resources to go after people or to make accusations when they have no proof. So once we see the proof, and some people will say Hex is a known Ponzi, and that's the thing. I don't own any Hex. I think I have like 13 Hex tokens on some wallet. I have no idea. But the point of the matter is, we're listening to an entity and go after another entity with no facts or evidence yet. So I feel like instead of getting mad and judging or saying, we need to really like take a step back and see what's happening. Just because you don't like Richard Hart, just maybe you don't like the Hexagons or whatever it is, why are we cheering for the SEC to unjustly go after people? Unless the SEC provides evidence, I don't think that we should jump on that bandwagon. Because the SEC is real. They've been gung ho and taking your liberty. They really have. I'm selling my belongings for XRP. I don't know if you should do that. I mean, that's your personal choice for you, but please be careful if you decide to do that and, you know, talk to your wife or your family. But that's my stance on the HEX and the SEC thing. And I wanted to be very clear in saying that because I think it's important to not only support other people in the crypto industry, even if you don't agree with them all the time, but at the end of the day, like the SEC has a proven track record to go after big names for PR purposes. So that's kind of my opinion on that. Okay. My opinion on that. 295 concurrent viewers, only 287 likes. I'm going to need you guys to smash the likes. Okay. Smash a like, get us up to at least 300. That would make me very, very happy. I would too. I would myself. Anyways, let's get back into the next story. I just want to be very clear on what's going on with my stance on HEX because I don't want anybody telling me things. Okay, we talked about Curve Finance. Hold on, there was a couple other stories we needed to go. Okay, yeah, that I'm going to talk about later on the channel. Okay, I do want to bring this story up here. Okay, talked about the IRS. Okay, this is supposed to be this is from Bitcoin Signal, and it's supposed to be a big setback for Ripple. Sales. Wow. Okay. This I'm going to need more information out, but this is very interesting. And this is from Swan. And again, Corey's a friend of mine over here, but this is interesting. New major setback for Ripple. We should have covered this in the beginning. SDNY Court District Judge Rakoff has rejected Judge Torres's Howie analyst from the Ripple case. Judge Torres has suggested that the sale of XRP to institutional investors might be unregistered securities, while programmatic sales to retails were deemed acceptable. However, the district court currently handling the SEC's action against Do Kwon and Terra Luna outrightly stated that Howie does not draw such distinction between purchasers. Okay, what this is basically, so also too, this is a Bitcoin news source. It's important to pay attention to what news sources you get or where you're getting your news sources from. They're obviously going to be anti-crypto no matter what. That's important. So let's go ahead and take a look at a different source over here. Okay, take a look at a different source. All right, and this is from Mr. John Stark Reed. John Stark Reed is former chief SEC Office Internet Enforcement. Good for him. He says, so this is another source. We're going to go through the sources. Allowed the SEC, he's talking about the judge, SDNY judge, today allowed the SEC to go forward with the case against Torford Labs and founder Do Kwon. In doing so, Judge Rakoff specifically rejected the distinction made in the Ripple case between the public. Institutional sales. Okay. This is too much for me to read. I'm actually going to send this to Mixing to break it down for me. But this is going to be very important because we're seeing two judges butt heads about what it is. And again, I think that this actually puts more pressure on the SEC to in fact do their job. It puts more pressure on the public servants. It puts more pressure on the entities that are supposed to regulate this stuff. Okay. So now we have two judges that have two difference of opinions, and that's okay. But now the SEC's job is to regulate this stuff. It's supposed to put laws and guidelines in, and the SEC has failed to do that. So where is the personal accountability and responsibility now? Where is it? We don't know. We don't know. Okay. Also too, ooh, David Silver is fighting right now. I would take the Rakoff document over the Torres document any day of the week. Expect to see, and this is from Mr. Pally. This is funny. Shout out to my legal team in one tweet. Expect to see more disagreement between courts and less clarity until Congress acts. That's a very, very, very good one. Wow. Very, very good one. And I do want to leave you with this. Yesterday, this is from Metalaw Man. He's another attorney. Yesterday, Judge Rakoff disagreed with Torres' Ripple decision. This is not a surprise. 7 months ago, I identified Rakoff by name as a judge most eager to disagree with a fellow judge from the same court. Watch this. So let's go ahead and play this really quickly. Actually, I'm going to play this on the... no, we'll play it right now really quick for you guys. Really, really quick.
I don't know if this name means anything to you. And I've been in many courts where I am citing a judge in the next courtroom in New York, in Manhattan. And you can tell, I don't know if this name means anything to you, but there's kind of a, now I'm not actively practicing law, I can say stuff like this. There's kind of a renegade judge named Jed Rakoff, and he kind of like to disagree with the judges down the hall on an identical
So Judge Rainkoff has been problematic, and he liked to disagree with judges down the hall.
issue. No, okay, I don't know if he liked to do it, but he did it.
All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so now we got a problematic judge that's going to fight against the Ripple community, against the whole entire crypto community. And this is why Congress needs to act. Congress has not done their job. They need to get off their lazy butts and do something, because at the end of the day, the United States is in an absolute shambles. We are in a recession. We've got massive inflation. People cannot afford housing. They cannot afford rent. They can't afford food. They can't afford anything anymore. Everybody's in freaking debt. Now, we need Congress to step in. Crypto would bring a big opportunity to America, a big monetary opportunity with taxes, with innovation, with job creation, etc. This is why I work with the DCTA. And again, I don't make any money working with them. And this is why I love what I do as a YouTuber, because I'm able to give you guys this cohesive information, and I'm able to push it out to you for y'all to do better due diligence. Okay. With that being said, Ripple XRP, in my opinion, is not a security. I don't think any crypto assets are a security. They may be commodities. They may be crypto assets, but we need some sort of regulation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to post more about this on the channel later. I also have to talk about some big Binance news. We'll probably do that tomorrow. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Sending love and light. Please smash this, okay? Please smash this. What? Love y'all. Sending y'all love and light. Catch you today at 3:30 p.m. PST. Bye-bye. Bye, babies. And no, I never shilled Hex. I don't even have, I think I have like 10 Hex stuff. You shouldn't trust what crypto influencers are doing. Stop being lazy. Love y'all.